So today, practice, I want to continue with what we did last week. I didn't have time to did what I wanted to do last week. So I still want to talk about work-life balance. So I'm going to start off with this question for you. Do you often stay late to finish what you are working on, or do you leave it until the next day? Right? Think about it. I don't know your circumstance right now, but if you are currently working, right? Think about when you work, right? Like for me, my office hours is from 8:30 to 5:30, right? If something, I usually leave work around 5:30, 5:40, unless there is something that's really important that I need to finish it, I will stay late and finish what I'm supposed to do. If not, I usually just leave and then go home. What about you guys? So I want to put you in a breakout room so you can talk with your partner, discuss about these questions. Think about it as the way, how do you balance your work life and your personal life? Are we all clear, kind of? Okay, all right. So I hope you guys were, I hope you guys were able to talk with your group and partner a little bit about your opinions. Don't worry, at the end of the session, you will have more time to talk with your partner. Okay, guys, so today I want to focus on these issues. To infinitive versus ing form. A lot of mistakes, and it seems to be like an easy topic, but a lot of the second language learner, especially English language learner, use them confusingly quite a bit. So let's take a look. The first case, when you want to use to plus infinitive or the ing form, sometimes it follows an adjective. For example, Teresa, can you read the first example for us? You are mute.
Sorry. I think it's important to take an hour for lunch.
Yes, it is important too, right? Important is an adjective. Thank you, Teresa. And then you use to plus verb, right? Or you can say it, I think it's important taking an hour for lunch. It is absolutely fine as well. But usually we use to plus infinitive. All right. Next, we use ing form when it follows a preposition. Let's see, number two, Mustafa, can you read the second example?
Yeah, for sure. I never think about checking work emails in my free time.
Excellent. I never think about. About is a preposition, right? Preposition always plus ing. I never think about checking work emails in my free time. Number three, we definitely use to plus infinitive to express purpose, right? You will hear that all the time when the English class tell you use to when you say you want to do something, you express the purpose, you express intention to do something. Next example, Jenny, can you read the example here?
Thank you. I always leave work on time to make sure I have free time in the evening.
Excellent, thank you. Express purpose, to make sure, intention, right? To plus verb, intention. Excellent. Next one, you use ing form after verbs that talks about like or dislike. Or I usually call it, like a feeling, the verb that shows feeling. For example, Santos, can you read the 1, 2, 3, the fourth example? I enjoy.
I enjoy doing exercise and playing sports.
Excellent, right? Enjoy, feeling, the verb of feeling, like, right? I enjoy, I like doing, I like playing. Good. Last one, you will use to plus verb when you talk about plans and decisions. So if you see the last one and the third one here, similar, right? When you talk about purposes, when you talk about plans, when you talk about decisions, things that you intend to do something. Mohammed, can you read our last example?
Sure. This year, I intend to take all my annual leave.
Excellent. I intend to. Purposes, making plans. All right. So to infinitive or ing form, very important when you use in English sentence. Before we move on to our practice, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences over here. Which one is true for you? For me, the one that absolutely true, I definitely do that all the time, is last one. I always take my annual leave. In the United States, right, there's a law, a labor law that said the employers have to give certain numbers of the day for the employees to take vacation. I usually take them all. Let's say my company said 2 weeks, I use them all. I never left any days. I just 2 weeks. Usually I go over those 2 weeks as well. So what about you guys? Which one is absolutely true for you? Mustafa, which one is absolutely true for you?
Okay, the third one absolutely not true for me. I always leave work on time to make sure I have free time in the evening.
Excellent, excellent. Right, good. What about you, Teresa?
I think it's important to take an hour for lunch. I should eat, at exact time because I need to take my medicines 3 times a day. So it's important for me just to follow the rules.
Yeah, it's for your condition. Excellent, very good. Thank you. What about you, Mohammed?
I think the third one is true for me because I'm an early bird and I start work very early and I can finish my work in the evening.
I like that. Group, great. Santos, what about you?
Okay, I think it's important to take an hour for lunch.
That's true for you. Okay, all right, that's good. Thank you. What about you, Jenny?
For me, number 2, I never think about checking work emails in my free time because I want to enjoy all my free time.
Wow, that's very nice. I'm fanatic. When I see the email pop up, I need to look, but I don't answer. But I I need to
right.
look what is going on. But that's good. Thank you. What about you, Echo?
Yeah, I also choose number 2. I never think about checking work emails in my free time. Yeah, because in my previous time, I usually check it after my work, and it makes me very uncomfortable sometimes. So now I decided to close this the mailbox and not check any email related to work after my free time.
Very good. Very good. All right. Thank you. Last but not least, Tero Kachana. I'm sorry, I probably mispronounced your name. Are you with us, Tero? I'll come back to you next time. Anyhow, so yeah, wow, I'm impressed. Nobody want to take an annual leave or playing sports? Very interesting group. Anyway, that's how you see if your self work-life balance or not, right? All right, good job. Now let's take a look. I give you, this is an extra. This is a bonus slide. So as I mentioned earlier in the previous slides, right, we talk about how you can use to plus verb or ing form. And if I need to emphasize again, the to plus verb, 90% of the time, it's about something that you want, something that you have a purpose, something that you intend to, something that you have a plan, right? So if you use this verb, always plus to, want to, agree to, would like to, plan to, or decide to, right? So if I usually tell my students, to is easier to remember because something that you have purpose, something that you want to do. And then the rest, ing, I told you earlier, it's about feeling, enjoy, you interested in, you look forward to, feeling, right? Responsible for, it's ing because of the preposition. Involve, ing. There are certain verbs that you need to memorize, but most of the rules is to plus verb, plan or purposes, ing form, feeling. All right, let's do some practice. So there are 10 sentences. I want you to use to plus verb or ing. Let's do number 1 together. So I'm gonna read number 1 and we will take turn do number 2 to number 10. So number 1, they want blank to a system of flexi time. So want,
To change.
excellent, to change, right? Purpose, you want to change. Good. So number 2, let's go around the room. Jenny, why don't we start number 2 with you?
Would you like to join us for dinner?
Excellent. Would you like to? Purpose. Good. Number 3, Mustafa.
I really dislike being late for anything.
Excellent. Being, right? Feeling. You like, you dislike, feeling, being. Good. Number 4, Echo.
Do you think he'd be interested in applying for this vacancy?
Excellent. Interested in, feeling, applying. Good. Number 5, Mohammed.
Thanks very much for inviting us to look around.
Good. Inviting because of the preposition. Excellent. Number 6, Teresa.
When do you plan to take your annual leave this year?
When do you plan to, right? Purpose, right? Purpose.
Yes.
Plan to take. Excellent. Number 7, go back to Jenny.
Okay. Number 7. Okay.
Yes, please.
This team is responsible for developing a new product.
Excellent. For developing a new product. Preposition. Good. Number 8, Echo.
I'd be happy to help you with this.
I would be happy to, right?
Happy.
Would,
Yeah.
excellent, to help you. Good. Adjective, to plus verb. Good job. Number 9, Mustafa.
When did you decide to requalify?
Decide to, plan or purpose. Last but not least, Mohammed.
We look forward to see you on the 21st.
We look forward to,
To see you.
yeah, this one a little tricky, to seeing you, to
To
seeing
seeing
you. Yeah. So look forward to, always ing, right? It's a preposition here. And it's just kind of like an expression. Usually you will hear it when people have this is a plan, right? I look forward to seeing you all next week. right? Look forward to, plan. All right. So just to reinitiate it is to plus verb, plan or purposes, ing, feeling or preposition. Sounds good, everybody? Yes? All right. I have another practice, but I don't think we have time. So I'm going to move on to our last section. Here we go. I still want to deal with the work-life balance topic. Now, my last question is, would you like managing your own working hours? Teacher, you were telling us that this is, would you like, it's a purposes. Can I use to manage? What do you think? Would you like to manage your working hours? Do you think that is possible?
I think it is.
Yes, excellent, Carol. Teresa. Would you like to manage? Would you like managing? Same thing, right? So sometimes ing and to plus verb you can use interchangeably, right? In this case, this is the one. So my last question for you is, would you like managing your own working hours? It's because of the pandemic, because of the COVID-19, right? A lot of the companies allowed people to work from home, and that's when you can arrange your own working hours. Would you like that? So I'm going to put you in the group again. This time I'm giving you a little bit more time, and I'm going to switch you around.